Hi everybody, welcome to the last session of today, the wrap-up. I hope you've had an enjoyable day. I had a couple of glitches along the way, but I'm hoping that they weren't too difficult for you to stay in touch and to stay connected. We will be, and Cherie will talk about this in just a second, but all of the sessions today were recorded. If you were cut off at any particular point in time, the sessions themselves still continued, so don't worry about missing any of those, but we'll give you more information on that in a minute. I just want to add my personal thanks at this particular time to everyone involved, to all of the attendees that have come today for just making this a fantastic event. I hope you've got plenty out of it. And with that, I'd like to pass you over to OpenLearning's Managing Director for Australia, Cherie Diaz, to wrap up this afternoon. Thanks, Cherie.
Awesome. Thanks, Grant. Thanks, everyone. We're now at the tail end of today's agenda. Whether you're able to join for a single session or the whole day, I hope that you've enjoyed the presentations, the dialogues, and the insights that we've gained throughout that. I was intending initially to do a wrap-up of each of the sessions, but I think you can agree with me that we've covered a lot of information, and there's a lot of information to percolate based on the conversations we've had. So I think we'll hold off on doing that and include it in our wrap-up and follow-up email that will be sent tomorrow. As mentioned at the start of the day, we set out today with a couple of objectives in mind, and I hope that they've resonated with you throughout the sessions that we've put together. I'm conscious, that we, as Grant alluded, we've had a couple of technical glitches, but appreciate everyone's willingness to work through those with us. We will be sharing the recordings. We'll also share all of the resources that were referenced and used through the presentations as well. I'm also conscious that we ran a pretty tight agenda. There wasn't much space, as you would normally find in a face-to-face setting, to move between rooms and all of that sort of stuff. So if you didn't have a chance to pop by the exhibitor space, I'd first of all like to call out and say thank you to those organisations that did make themselves available and participated in a part of the education or EdTech ecosystem, both from a product and services and support perspective in that. I'll make sure in the follow-up email that you have access to any of the resources that they've shared, as well as contact details, so that you can reach out to them directly to engage in any conversations or questions that you may have. I did also want to just call out a couple of follow-up points regarding OpenCreds specifically. One of those being that there are a couple of different funds or grant programs available to support education providers who are entering or extending their reach in the micro-credential space. So the first one is the OpenCreds Investment Fund. And we do have, as I alluded to first thing this morning, a range of OpenCreds that are in process of being developed under that. There is still funding available in the current financial year. So if you are interested, please reach out. The second one is the Open Micro-credential Development Grant, and that is one that was set up in partnership with Open Universities Australia to support universities specifically. Again, happy for you to reach out directly to me or through to the team at Open Universities for that as well. I'm also excited to announce, and we'll have further details in the email following on from this symposium, that we are launching the OpenCreds Consortium. We're eager to continue the conversation and to continue working in partnership with the broad cross-sector to support both education providers, industry, and importantly, learners in realising the potential that micro-credentials hold. So expressions of interest will open following the email that I sent out. I did want to make note as well that we have spoken a lot today from the Australian context. The team in Malaysia, we do have two primary markets or offices or locations that we support. Malaysia is one of those, and the team in Malaysia have been working over the last couple of months on their industry consultation process and have now released a slightly tweaked version of the OpenCreds framework to support the Malaysian education system as well. They are holding a symposium tomorrow, built around a range of conversations similar but more tailored to the Malaysian sector. If you are interested, registrations are still open if you wanted to attend and participate in some of those as well. I'll be joining one of the panel conversations on that. Lastly, contact points. Essential point of contact is the OpenCreds at OpenLearning email address, or I've included my details on that slide as well. But please feel free to reach out to any of the team who have been involved today. To wrap up, I wanted to express a huge thank you to all of our speakers, moderators, exhibitors, participants, and the OpenLearning team members that have made today as enjoyable as it has been. I hope that you've been able to take away at least one food for thought or idea or concept that supports you in your personal journey with open learning or OpenCreds, but also for the future of micro-credentials as a whole. So I appreciate all of your contributions today. Thank you.
Thanks, Cherie, and again, final thanks to everybody. Thank you, Cherie, for the sessions that you've been involved with today as well. It's been a great day. Please look out for that email with all of that information, and we look forward to continuing the conversation with you on this really important topic over the many days and months ahead. Stay safe, people, and enjoy the opening up of our wonderful country again. All the best. Bye-bye.